In this National Orangutan Survival Program, we invite anybody, the Orangutan Foundation from Taiwan, or IUCN or WWF or World Society for Protection of Animals, anybody with knowledge and willing to help the cause for the orangutans is free to participate. But it must be an overall program in order to have some hope left for orangutans to survive for next generations to come.
That is why the rehabilitation project at Wannereset is so important. Not only to help these poor creatures who had suffered one way or another at human hands, but for the long-term viability of the species. By releasing these animals back into the jungle, it's hoped the wild population will increase. But there are huge pitfalls and big risks. The people at Wannereset realised that one false move, one mistake, and they could inadvertently cause the extinction of the orangutan.
Now, if you put these rehabilitant orangutans back into a wild population, you run into trouble. And we quickly found out what the troubles are.
You may have heard that the orangutans can suffer all the human diseases that we can suffer. So if we would release one of those diseased animals into the wild, we would do unrepairable damage to them.
Because of this, every animal which comes to Wannereset undergoes a strict medical examination and spends time in quarantine. As their rehabilitation progresses, each individual is monitored and checked regularly.
Under the new reintroduction methodology, there are 3 stages: quarantine, socialization, and release. Basically have 4 pairs of hands, and I really like octopus. And you need 1 technician for each hand, each foot, and the head, minimally. Sometimes more. They're about 4 to 5 times as strong as humans of an equivalent size age. Yeah. Incredibly strong. And combine that with having feet that are like hands, and yeah, human beings are just at a loss, really.
So these animals have to be in the absolute best of health before they are released back into the wild. But there's always the possibility there may be something that may not be picked up, that may have a negative impact on the wild population.
So therefore, the general consensus is that, that orangutans that come into the reintroduction centre are to be released in forest that is suitable but does not have a wild population.
Before it's too late.